Pause with me for just a moment. Have you ever noticed this one detail in the Ballad of Songbird and Snakes? In the story, we have two main characters, Coriolanus Snow, who clearly represents a snake, and Lucy Gray, who clearly represents a songbird. Suzanne Collins makes this very apparent throughout the story. But the one detail I want to point out is the first time we ever meet these characters, they're handling the opposite animal. Take Coriolanus Snow. One of the first times we're introduced to his character, in the scene, he's practicing singing Panem's anthem. Even though he's very much the snake in the story, he's practicing something that is exclusively associated with the songbirds. And on the flip side, you have Lucy Gray, the story's songbird. But on the day of the reaping, the first time we're introduced to her, what is she doing? She has a snake in her hand that she puts down the shirt of the mayor's daughter. I think in both instances, these characters are showing you how they relate to the other animal. So in the case of Snow, he's willing to have this relationship with a songbird if it means furthering and advancing his own career and campaign. The story lets us know that he doesn't really care for singing, but if it allows him to be the one who's front and center and earn favor with the teachers, he will gladly practice the song. And Lucy Gray, on the other hand, the songbird, she's showing us that she certainly doesn't have fear of snakes. Clearly, life has thrown her enough in District 12 that she's okay now being this snake handler. But at the end of the day, Suzanne Collins is very clear that there's no mixed metaphors here. The very last thing we see either of them do is go right back to the nature of who they are as these animals. In the case of Lucy, she sings a song. The Mockingjays pick it up while Coriolanus is looking for her, throwing him into confusion. She's a survivor. In the case of Snow, within the epilogue, the last thing we see him do is give poison to Dean Highbottom, just like the venom of a snake. Suzanne Collins does a brilliant job of painting these characters, and I love that the symbol on the front is the two intertwined. What's your take on the story?